It's Saturday the 24th of September. It's about 8:30 at night. We're car camping tonight in Glenveagh. It's next to impossible to do anything. You see, if the light's off in the car, you can't do nothing. But I have the kettle on here for the boiling water and I have the air fryer. You know what? The heat in here, I don't know about the carbon monoxide. The heat alone is bad. Too much heat for such a small space. So I've opened the window slightly, but because of the blackout blinds, there's not much. You see it's been blown out there now. That window open. But I put the fan on the car. For half an hour it takes the heat. I'll just blow the hot air, I'll blow the cold air into the car. And that'll recirculate the air because I don't want too much carbon monoxide. The idea was to do the kettle of water for my beans. But I need water for water bottles as well. But I can't do water bottles, just could be too warm. So I might figure about the beans. But right, the kettle needs, you can't put too much heat on the car can't take it. So I need to have the kettle on first, the water boiled, put the beans into the boiling water, and then put on the chip pan. It was too late tonight, way late. And I stopped off at the Poison Glen, met two backpackers. There's my wee girl, she's done it like. I met two backpackers, she was barking at them for some reason. And they just come across the Poison Glen, totally knackered, wanted to know where the nearest shop was. And I think it was about 3 miles down the road. I was down for a can of Coke. I had my car up there, so went up the car anyway. I give him and his friend a can of Club Orange, 2 bars of chocolate and 2 bags of tater crisp. Oh, they were over at the light. First they got the Coke. It's a bit like that advert you see, you know, the Guinness or the beer advert, the bar in the desert. That's what they look like, and they got the drinks. But it was getting dark. It's too late for them to walk. I gave them I had that stuff in the car. But what I done then, I took the board out of the boot to get the cool box open. The board meant for her bed, I left it behind me. It's about 6 miles down the road. It's worthwhile going back tomorrow. So I had to make her a wee makeshift bed and outfit the board. See how it gets on tonight. 6 miles down the road, it's too far to go back. And it was because I was talking to them that held me back. So the time I got started, I was trying to put up these blackout blinds here and keep them two off, so I could look outside as it was getting dark. But then you can't put the lights on here. You're fumbling around in the dark. Far handier once the blackout blinds is up, put the lights on, you can see what you're doing. And I turned that wee one off now. I'm running the car for half an hour now, like. I'm putting these lights here. That'll light the car up there now. Turn this one off. Do the battery no harm, been on a half an hour before it was on standby. For that time this stuff here had been cooked and boiled. But I don't know if I can get the beans tonight. I'll leave the beans today. I know it's the next time, get the beans on first. I can even boil the water up even before I come into the car, like. I've done the chips before, but I haven't done the beans. I'm doing the beans in the boiling water idea. But I'll use that for the water bottles tonight. I'll fill the water bottles up with that. I'll put it on anyway, see how long it takes to boil. It's usually pretty quick. It's going to be too slow for the beans. The beans need to be in the water. I've tested it at half an hour and the beans cook. Everything's a wee bit more difficult in the car compared to the caravan. Caravan, plenty of walking, so she does some running today, so she does. But I'm more organised now. Even got a spare hat. More organised now as the last time. So I threw my boots down there at the front and I harnessed over the gear stick, so I need to grab the harness in a hurry. I know where to get it. I'm keeping the keys in the stout place. But it was nice getting the car nice and warm before you stop. Then you put this on then. Why late getting that done, but what can you do? I'm going to try this now. This is doing the beans. The water's nearly boiled now. So what I'm doing, this is going to use my wee sink here, like. I'm going to put the beans in this wee pot here. I think that's hot enough there. I don't want steam in the car. I'll turn this off here now. So I'm going to open this tin of beans and put half the beans into this wee pot, so I'll stop the camera for that. I've half the can in there. I made a mistake. Should have soaked the can first. So that's an extra spoon now to wash. So I'll clip on this lid here. Now this is the important bit now. The thing about boiling water, air will expand and blow the lid off if you're not careful. So I'll put the boiling water in here first. Last time I done it was a litre. I don't know if it's a litre or not. I'll try that much there. because that water's going to work as a heater. I'll drop in my beans now. The beans will float there. And I put this lid on. And that stops the steam going around the car. And in theory now if I was to shake that, that lid will immediately blow off. So you not to shake it. Whenever they make beans in the factory, beans is put in the can raw, and they cook them by putting them in boiling water. So that's how I come up with that idea. Try it in the house, half an hour, worked perfect. Might even need a half an hour. We've got about 10 minutes to go in these chips. So say 15 minutes of chips, because I'll give them 5 minutes extra. So it's the beans that have been there 15 minutes, we'll see how it goes. I haven't got a plate, so I have to try the beans on the chip bag, see how it goes. I'll rip the chip bag open and see what happens. If I was doing this again, I would buy, you can get the 2000 watt pure sine inverter made by a proper company for £250. I forgot the name, put it in the bottom of the video. And I would use the big chip pan. 15 minutes, you don't have to touch it, instead of all the shaking. But because of the problem with getting inverters to work, I had to stick, that's a 1000 watt inverter, so I had to get a low watt chip pan, 1200 watt inverter. It's working away well. Need to take that away so it cools down. That's the best I can inverter. Getting our wee dum-dums. Very warm in here. But the fan turned off now. Once I turned the gas off, I turned the fan off. Keep the heat on. She's going to have to sleep over there tonight. She should be okay. I'm well padded. But just the gear sticks in between us. I'll go back tomorrow and get the wee board. Them chips there is just sitting in there now in their own heat now. They're crisping up and the beans and all is cooking on now. Whenever you turn the heat off, they're still warm, you see. See that? It's just this in another 10 minutes. The beans are still in there boiling away, so the beans should be piping hot. The only thing I noticed now with the beans, I'm going to have to use a fork, but I bought some forks for me. Just means more washing up. And then I get the wee tablet on them, and what's a bit of chow for it. There's Grand Designs on. There's my chips there now. It's 500 grams of chips. That's a dinner plate of chips, believe it or not. There's my beans now.
So what is it you're going to build in a nutshell?
So I left the beans out now if I can scald it. Put the lid back on to keep the steam in. Give the beans a shake this time. Are the beans hot enough now for the chips? We're about to find out. There you are, the steam is coming off the beans. The steam is coming off the beans. Now will the beans work out on a bag of chips? I don't know. We're about to find out. One can but try. I can't film everything like, but there's the idea. There's the beans, there's the chips. That's a very thick bag. There's a fork. I'll tell you what the results is at the end.
It'll be skinned completely in glass, and its shape will follow the sweeping curves of the floor above, requiring curved double glazing panels 3 meters high.
There's my girl.
The hardest things to make in the glass industry.
Everybody's fed now. Relaxing now.
Dawn has subcontracted this task to the one factory in the country that can curve the highly insulating coated glass that Colin's chosen.
It would have been miles cheaper to have gone for kind of small pieces of crate.
Now, the windows very slightly up on each side, very, very slightly. I have the wee forward cushion out there. I can widen my legs out and all. Look at that real look. Nice new duvet and all. The extra inch long bed's just perfect. But I lost the wee woman. I lost the wee board I had for her. And she was supposed to join up, so I had to use spare towels and stuff to make up the distance. And I put my jumper there, so if she smelled my jumper during the night, she'll probably bring a wee head this way away from the steering wheel. And hopefully then I get cuddling during the night. Aye. Aye. So she has to lie over there now. That's not the way I wanted it. So I met them boys earlier and I left them. Look at my wee girl. But I have the chair now, it's pretty flat now. I have that blanket double underneath the doggy bed, the memory foam doggy bed. doggy bed's on top, and then the blanket's on top of the doggy bed. So the whole lot's level now for. She doesn't have lots of wee heads coming towards my way. That's the idea, you see. And I want to have a wee head up here before the night's out. Get a wee cuddle and all then. And come the morning, you know she'll be cute bit on, so she will. So there we are now, that's what it looks like now. So we'll be up before 8 o'clock anyway. I am always up before 8. I wake at about 7 or so. We'll have all these blinds down before any of the locals come. No radio here. The radio's bad. No, if I get bad radio, use the phone. No phone. Don't want that. No phone. No, I'm not having got a phone signal. Can't even make a call. See, that's what happens in the middle of a national park. Oh my god. A wee bit blurred. Yeah, she's quite happy. Oh, she likes car camping. She likes car camping.